Hello everyone, this is Doris in the Monaco Trek in the Orlando Thousand Trails campground. Yes, I'm still here. I'm at the end of my first week, the beginning of my second week of the current 2-week period, and I started selling on eBay last week. I used to sell off and on, and I have a lot of things that I brought with me out of the big bounder into here. Couldn't throw them away. Kind of tried to put them all in one area so I'd say, okay, these are things that need to be sold on eBay. Well, I didn't do anything about it until about a week ago. I decided, just list a couple of things and get started. So I did. Well, I decided if I'm in here, I can't get to the post office to put postage on the packages and do it the old-fashioned way. I have got to figure out how to get this printer to print the shipping labels direct from eBay with the postage on them so I don't have to go to the post office. Because at the mailroom here in the rec building, you can drop off packages and receive packages. But the postage has to be on the packages that you mail. So it was very important that I get this accomplished. But after 1 week of struggling with really learning my printer for the first time ever, I managed to get it configured to accept wireless orders from my iPhone. I don't have a computer anymore because it died and I have to buy a new one, which I will after I sell the old motorhome, if it ever happens. And I have an iPad and my iPhone. Well, the iPad was kind of messing up on me, and the phone seemed to be easier, so I said, okay, I'll just do the phone for now. Well, it was like 2 steps up and 2 steps forward and 1 step backwards, and then it wouldn't print. Then I had to change the ink. Then it would print. Then it kept telling me I was out of paper. And one thing after the other. And I could not get anything to work right. But each problem I slowly managed to take care of. Now, everything was set right on the printer to accept wireless printing, but the phone didn't seem to be set up right. So I finally got that set up after 5 days of working with Google, checking just trial and error and people online and whatever I could figure out. I finally managed to do it. It was all set to print, and I kept getting blank page. And the tech had to send me to somebody else. And she immediately told me, oh, it's not you, it's eBay. We have a glitch right now. You're going to have to go to PayPal to print out your labels. I said, PayPal? I didn't know you could print out a label through PayPal. She said, yes, you can. So she gave me a number to call. I talked to somebody at PayPal. He said, I can't guarantee it's going to work, but give it a try. I did. And along the way, I had downloaded another app called eSmart, which allows you to print wirelessly from your phone to the printer, but it's not connected to eBay, so it didn't help me with an eBay label. But it was in there, and when I had to hit print for PayPal and choose the printer, it came up as a choice, eSmart printer. So I said, oh, let me try that. I clicked on the eSmart printer, and whoa, I'm telling you, out came my label from my printer. I was so afraid it was going to go into a no paper mode like it had been doing off and on. But out came my label. I just am ecstatic over the fact that I managed to get this all figured out. Took me a week working on it hours and hours every day, But now I can print my postage and labels right from the motorhome, drop them off at the mailroom, and not have to go to the post office, because I don't want to have to unhook and drive to the post office every day, and I might start selling one item every day, because that would be a pain. And then stand in line and go through all that. So, this way, finally, I can print out the label, just tape it onto the package, walk over to the rec building, drop it off, and I am good to go. I just can't tell you how relieved and how happy I am about finally accomplishing this task. So, I am good to go. I'm going to be selling a lot of stuff on eBay. I have 2 more items that already sold, and another one where I have a second bid. That's the first time I've had a second bid on an item. So, that means the price goes up a little bit. Now, it's not going to be any big money, no big income. But you know what? I have all this stuff. I need to get rid of all this stuff that is waiting to be sold. And that little trickle of money is going to be helpful. Yes, it is. So, that's it for now. Of course, now that I have this printer working so well, and I realize how great this printer is. I really didn't know anything about how it worked except to make copies and do basic printing. And now, maybe I won't get a new printer, but the trouble is this one is so big. It takes up my whole passenger seat. And I was going to get a small one that was black only, that wouldn't take up so much space. But then I'd have to reconfigure that printer, and oh boy, I'd have to start all over again. So maybe I'll hang on to this one for a little while longer. We'll see. All for now. Talk to you again on the next video. And, by the way, I just got a couple of new subscribers. I haven't even hardly begun this video thing yet. So, thank you to those who just subscribed. And we'll see what I can come up with next for another video. Thank you all. Bye-bye.